The race session is at sportsland Sugo in Miyagi Prefecture, Japan. The wind speed is 9 km/h from the north-northeast. Huggy 65 is first. Tabizaya from Australia is second. Chriso 27 is P3. Aaron O'Brien from New Zealand is P4. Lethal Force from Australia is 5th. Wonky Dingo from Australia is P6. K. Smith from Singapore is P7. B. Cracer from Australia is P8. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Huggy 65 is first. Chriso 27 is P2. Lethal Force is P3. K. Smith is 4th. Aaron O'Brien is P7. Aaron O'Brien lost 7th to BZR 5150. Hashtag Flangi from Australia is P10. B. Cracer is 13th. Lethal Force is 3rd, 0.2 behind Chriso 27. BZR 5150 from Australia is P4, 0.1 behind Lethal Force. John Yena is 5th, 0.3 behind BZR 5150. The Death Ray from Australia is 7th, 0.2 behind Aaron O'Brien. Wonky Dingo is 11th, 0.3 behind Niak. Wonky Dingo is now P10. Fly from Australia is 16th, 0.3 behind Huggy 65. Fly past Huggy 65 for 15th. Huggy 65 from Australia is 16th, 0.2 behind Fly. Fly was 16.2 faster last lap. Patrick Eplebec from France is 17th, 0.3 behind Huggy 65. Patrick Eplebec is now 15th. Patrick Eplebec is now 13th. John Yena on lap 3 is P3, 0.4 behind Lethal Force. Aaron O'Brien is P6 battling Niak. Niak was 2.9 faster last lap. Hashtag Kulani is 7th, 0.3 behind Aaron O'Brien. Racer is P9, 0.3 behind Wonky Dingo. The death ray is P12. Best lap is a 1:26.653. 1.483 off the fastest lap. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Wonky Dingo from Australia is 8th, 0.3 behind Aaron O'Brien. Fly on lap 4 is P11, 0.5 behind BZR 5150. Fly past BZR 5150 for 10th. BZR 5150 from Australia is 11th, 0.5 behind Fly. Chriso 27 entering the pits is 17th. John Yena is 2nd, 0.4 behind K. Smith. Steve JR from Australia is 4th, 0.5 behind Lethal Force. Niak from Australia is P5, 0.5 behind Steve JR. V. Cracer is 8th, 0.2 behind Wonky Dingo. Fly is P9, 0.2 behind B. Cracer. The death ray is P11, 0.3 behind BZR 5150. The death ray was 0.7 faster last lap. Steve JR is 3rd, 0.2 behind K. Smith. Steve JR was 2.1 faster last lap. Niak is 4th driving a Porsche, 0.5 behind Steve JR. Lethal Force from Australia is P5, 0.1 behind Niak. Lethal Force is now 4th. K. Smith is 5th, 0.1 ahead of hashtag Fnlangi. Hashtag Fnlangi was 1.9 faster last lap. Hashtag Fnlangi is 6th, 0.3 behind K. Smith. K. Smith is 5th, 0.3 behind Lethal Force. Hashtag Fnlangi from Australia is P6, 0.1 behind K. Smith. Patrick Eflavec is 13th, 0.4 behind Aaron O'Brien. Lethal Force is 6th, 0.3 behind #Thlongi. Lethal Force lost 6th to Fly. Lethal Force passed Fly for P6. Fly is P7, 0.1 behind Lethal Force. Fly passed Lethal Force for 6th. Lethal Force is 7th, 0.4 behind Fly. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Patrick Eflavec is P13 driving a McLaren, 0.4 behind Aaron O'Brien. Patrick Eflavec was 1.1 faster last lap. V. Cracer on lap 8 is P8, 0.3 behind Lethal Force. BZR 5150 is P11. Best lap is a 125.160. 0.328 off the fastest lap. Fly is 6th, 0.2 behind #Thlongi. Lethal Force from Australia is P8, 0.1 ahead of the Death Ray. Lethal Force lost 8th to the Death Ray. Niak on lap 8 is P3, 0.5 behind John Yena. Fly is 5th, 0.1 behind K. Smith. Fly passed K. Smith for 4th. K. Smith on lap 9 is 5th, 0.2 behind Fly. #Thlongi is 6th, 0.4 behind K. Smith. Niak is P3. Best lap is a 125.140. 0.308 off the fastest lap. Niak passed John Yena for P2. John Yena is P3, 0.4 behind Niak. Niak was 2.8 faster last lap. #Thlongi is P6, 0.2 behind K. Smith. Lethal Force is 9th battling the Death Ray. Lethal Force lost 9th to BZR 5150. BZR 5150 is 9th, 0.2 ahead of Lethal Force. Lethal Force on lap 10 is P10, 0.3 behind BZR 5150. #Thlongi is 6th, 0.2 behind K. Smith. BZR 5150 is 0.4 behind the death ray. K Smith is P6 battling #Fnlongi. K Smith passed #Fnlongi for P5. #Fnlongi is 6th battling K Smith. Five minutes remaining in the session. #Fnlongi lost 8th to BZR 5150. V Cracer is 6th. Wonky Dingo is 10th driving an Alpine, 0.4 behind Lethal Force. V Cracer on lap 11 is 6th, 0.5 behind K Smith. V Cracer was 1.5 faster last lap. Wonky Dingo is P10 driving an Alpine, 0.4 behind Lethal Force. V Cracer from Australia is P6, 0.4 behind K Smith. BZR 5150 is 8th, 0.1 behind the death ray. BZR 5150 was 0.9 faster last lap. Lethal Force is P10, 0.3 behind Wonky Dingo. V Cracer is P6 driving a Porsche, 0.4 behind K Smith. BZR 5150 is P8, 0.1 behind the death ray. V Cracer is 6th, 0.4 behind K Smith. The death ray is 7th, 0.2 behind V Cracer. BZR 5150 on lap 13 is 8th, 0.3 behind the death ray. Lethal Force is P10 driving a Porsche, 0.3 behind Wonky Dingo. Wonky Dingo was 0.6 faster last lap. BZR 5150 is 8th, 0.2 behind the death ray. Lethal Force is P10, 0.4 behind Wonky Dingo. BZR 5150 is 8th, 0.4 behind the death ray. The death ray is 7th, 0.3 ahead of BZR 5150. BZR 5150 is 7th, 0.5 ahead of the Death Ray. The Death Ray is 8th. Best lap is a 125.746. 1.159 off the fastest lap. Patrick Eflavec is 10th, 0.3 behind Lethal Force. Wonky Dingo is 11th, 0.1 behind Patrick Eflavec. The Death Ray is 7th, 0.2 ahead of BZR 5150. BZR 5150 is P8, 0.1 behind the Death Ray. Patrick Eflavec is P10, 0.1 ahead of Wonky Dingo. Patrick Eflavec is now 10th. Patrick Eflavec is now 11th. Fly is 4th, 0.5 behind John Yena. Speed Evo JR on lap 15 is P1, 4.9 ahead of Niak. Has just finished the race. Steve Evo JR finished P1. Niak finished 2nd. John Yena finished 3rd. Fly finished P4. K. Smith finished 5th. V. Cracer finished 6th. The Death Ray finished P7. BZR 5150 finished P8. Wonky Dingo finished P9. Aaron O'Brien finished P10. Lethal Force finished P11. Patrick Eflavec finished 12th. Hashtag Flongy finished 13th. Tabizea finished P14. Champagne is 15th. Champagne finished 15th. Huggy 65 finished 16th.